Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol IZEA. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So all this here may look like several days worth of time, which is what you would normally see. It's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame. I think that's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Did this analysis on Friday, so that's where these red and green line annotations are coming from. But after today's price movement, definitely some updates here need to be made. So the first thing I'm going to do is a little house cleaning here and get rid of a couple of these lines. Yes, they both still pertain to the chart, but from a presentation standpoint and not wanting to risk causing clutter and confusion, just want to try to keep this analysis as clean as possible. So the first update, though, that does need to be made comes from a foundational principle in charting, which states when levels of resistance are broken and closed above, you want to see them act as support. So for those of you that did watch the video on Friday, hopefully you remember me talking about $4 as resistance, but now that the price is above it, this would be considered an area of support. A little bit near-term level of support and the ideal level. I mean, hey, Clay, what would make this chart look the absolute best? If the price can stay up above $4.65, that would be a huge sign of power. But if the price does fall below it, not the end of the world as far as the big picture is concerned, because there's still plenty of areas of support below it. And then for those of you that really care about the true kind of grand scheme of things right now, that is where the purple line here comes into play, which is the famous 50-period simple moving average. Keyword there being moving, so as time goes by, that purple line is just going to continue to move itself higher and higher. So from a very cut and dry way, or I should say cut and dry perspective, hey Clay, how do I gauge the health of the move? That right there being defined as the move. Simply put, as long as the price stays above that purple line, as the line itself moves itself higher, then the bulls are in full health, full control, no questions asked. What about levels of resistance? As it stands right now, especially if you're watching level 2s today, then I'm sure you realize that whenever the price got right up around that 615 area, the bulls just really struggled. So going into tomorrow, sellers currently hanging up right around 615, so that'll be public enemy number 1. But all in all, as long as the price keeps on building these higher bases, the overall long-term chart will continue to take care of itself. So still 4 days left this week, should be pretty interesting. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.